right.
Kinley
Ready to get underway here.
Didn't get up. It was like
Andrew and Dylan are going to throw the last storm draws.
I did. I just turned it off.
Kind of work in a Team Patrick works in pairs. Kessler and Max will throw theirs one game, and then Andrew and Dylan will throw theirs next game. So Andrew and Dylan are just getting a couple extra draws in so they can get a feel for the ice here. Looks like Andrew's probably doing the outturn and Dylan's doing the intern. Team Landry had one go through the house, and then their second one skated to the back of the 8-foot. Currently, Team Patrick is number 2 in provincials right now for their LSD. They're ranked number 2. They've had 3 that they pinned, and then they had a couple that were just a foot away from the pin, and then they had one that didn't make it to the house. So that one has cost us a bit, but the LSD's been pretty good this bonspiel so far. And we learned at provincials last year that how important it is, because if it comes down to a tie between two teams for who gets into the playoffs, then they go to the LSD, who has the best LSD numbers. And that happened to us last year, and we just missed out on the A side of the playoffs and ended up as the C champions. And just put 2 on the pot. Dylan's got another one coming down. It's going to be really close. Oh, it's going to be a touch heavy. A little bit behind the T line. That's fine. Our games today for this draw, we have Muskovitz versus Seneca on sheet A, Depker versus Binks on sheet B, Kennedy and Paget on sheet C, Landry Bacek, our game, on sheet D. E is Lillenskold and Myers. F is Capri and Sipka. G is Radford and McCutcheon, and then H is Polson and Crisco. Oh, and Dylan's going to do his LSD now. Get the delivery, so you can get a time on it. Kessler has called him right off. This is looking heavy. Oh, the ice is heavy, so it might dig in. Nope, it's going to skate through. That was a 13-2, and that's going to count as a 200 centimeters. So I was looking earlier, and it looks like when they add up all the LSDs for the playoffs, what they do is they take in, I believe they knock the 2 worst ones off. And we've had 2 that didn't make the house, so hopefully those are the only 2 that'll be knocked off for us. Number went through. There's a nice one over on sheet G. McCutcheon put one on the pot. Didn't cover the pin, but put it on the pot.
Yeah, that was their first one. Their second one stayed down.
The ice is a little tricky today. They've turned the plant down, so it's colder. They're trying to get rid of some of the humidity today. So the ice, because it's colder, the ice is a little bit heavier.
I don't want to see the center.
So Andrew's going to throw the second LSD, and he has, as long as he hits the 4 foot, Team Batchek should have the
I
hammer.
think suggests something too. Now. Her and Ashley need to stick together. It's like, they told him it's your shot. Shit, I'm so sorry. I got all flustered. One moment. Yeah. Watch that. Second.
First one went right through, like, I don't know what's going on.
It's tricky.
Andrew, delivery. See what kind of time we get on this one. Boys are starting to sweep. Keeping it clean. Now they're going. Couldn't make it to the house. They gotta go though. And it's gonna stop biting the 8 foot.
Oh, Ashley's back. Yeah.
I
Ashley's
suspect
back on the other end.
that
They'll have the other team.
Landry should have hammer.
Thank you.
The umpire has confirmed that blue has hammer. So they'll start with the hammer. Batchek will be trying to steal the first hand.
Where you pick from the bottom. You're reading our minds. The algorithms.
Alright, back at it here today at 5 o'clock draw. I'm actually going to put up the center line guard.
Oh, right. Sorry, I keep forgetting that part of it. Don't.
Yeah, you are.
So is that in the
Settle just
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
That
3 or
just
4 inches
We'll take it.
above the 12 foot, so that is in the no-tip rule. Guard zone.
No, the other team did first.
Oh, so
We're good.
just do a double set.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, see?
no, this one will be.
No, that's gonna
This one looks
skate.
like it might go all the way through.
Yeah, it's gonna
Too
skate.
heavy. What did you guys feed it? No, I think he was trying to drop jar.
Kessler asked to come in around
Yeah,
behind.
Kinley must have used some Wheaties up.
Did you tell Bruce? Oh shit. Are you guys on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's looking pretty good. Dylan tries to knife it over, get it tucked in behind.
That one's gonna skate too.
This one settles in at
Nothing.
back of the 8 foot.
Anybody want to sit up here? I'm happy to stand for a bit.
7/8 exposed. Walker Landry asked for threes.
Want the watch?
No, it's okay. Thank you.
They're calling it
I find the watch works better. It feels better. Should be through.
What was that weight? Did you get a weight on that?
12.7.
12.7, so that's going to skate on through. Dylan now has to come around and sit on the button.
Where was that one? Through the house?
Yeah.
Why?
This one's light and tight.
Okay.
We're going to end up with another center line guard here.
It's alright.
That's the hard part.
15.4 on that one. Did we end up deciding where we're gonna eat?
Yes, the old trapper. Going back for nostalgia reasons, but we told Tracy she can't order fucking toast and peanut butter.
Is that where you guys went the night I wasn't here?
Oh yes, it will be memories for us, but not you.
Yeah.
You can create new ones there too.
They said they could barely hear me.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I'm not too sure why, but sorry that you can barely hear me. That's probably a good thing for most of you. That one wicks off the stuff at the front, punches a yellow matching rock in, just biting, and Landry rock stays inside. Yeah, probably. There we go. This one's looking good. They just got to get it by that guard. See if they can at least get it to bite, make a wall. That one's going to bite. one's out of the hand. Looks like he might have slid a little wide to the right. It's going to come back. He's going to get it, and he might get the little wick and a rub inside. Pushes the Batchick rock in to the 8-foot and skates on through back to the back 8. Landry sits shot rock. Max tries to get it on over. He's going to get a piece of it. Don't think he's going to stick around, though. He's going to slide out the back. Team Batchick removes that guard, and now Landry asked to take out the what would be the third shot rock and roll under cover. This one's a little inside. They're trying to keep it straight. They got to let it curl, though. They're going to hit it. They're going to nose it. So Kessler's now going to ask Andrew to hit and roll under. Max giving lessons down here, reminding his teammate on the release they've been practicing all year. Looks good. It's got a curl just a hair. It's going to be nose as well. Another nose hit. So this one's light. They're on it early. It'll be good. It'll probably sit on the button. Little bit of separation there. So Kessler's going to try to hit that one there on the right and then punch the one out in front of that yellow for the double.
Oh boy.
He does that all game, every game. Just needs more oxygen. Trying to hold that one straight. He's got it. Double out, rolls above, and then it's going to come back up under cover. Pretty good outcome, actually. No. So it kind of round the house and back up. So Landry gonna draw in and sit frozen on the button for shot stone. They think it's light. They're on it early. Looks pretty good though. They should be getting it. Looks like it's going to get by that guard. Oh. Yeah, it's going to make it. Now they're going to curl that on over. Kessler's going to try to get a little bit of separation there. Very nice shot. Probably only a ½ inch of separation there. Maybe a couple inches. Kessler's going to try to come in and sit right on top. There's a little bit of room in there. I'll have to manage this rock in there, same path that Landry just took. Kessler out of the hand. A little heavy as they watch it. Max is going to try to cut that one over. Now it starts hitting that slush. Max does a good job off, and it's going to settle right in there, right. He said it's a 13.8, and that one settled right on the button, right on, got about a ½ inch worth of gap there. But it is kind of exposed. But I think if you can hit that with maybe back 8 weight, it might chip that end nose. The little guy fell. Right, he got up and just started sweeping again. Yeah. He's close. He's closer. He's closer to the ground, so it doesn't hurt. So this is going to be a little bit bigger weight. Yeah. Could be a shot for 3 here. If he gets a nose. We'll see with that weight if that blue one that's on the back of the button sticks around or not, depending on how much weight we have here. This is looking good. It's good. It's by. Boom. There it is. 3. There we go. Landry 3 in the first end. Very nice shot. There's nice shots on both sides of the rink there. That was good. Everybody had some really good shots. Centerline guard called.
Yeah. Then they wake up.
That's usually me.
They're on it right away. This is gonna bite the house. Max asked to take this one out and roll into the left-hand wing.
And we're like, no.
Andrew keeping that one straight. Looks good. Little bit of a curl. Nice. And it's got to sit down in the wings here. Has a little bit of a biter on the left-hand side. Nice one. There's another center line guard call. This one looks like it's going to come into the rings as well. Just in biting the 8. Same call, roll to the other side. Split the house. The effects of that event?
Think about A, getting a green card in Tennessee. There's probably going to be an import tax on you. So.
Tariff on your brain.
This one's going to over curl. Probably get a roll just a little bit to the center line side. Oh, it might even roll right on out. Rolls out. Landry for another center line guard. A little higher this time. They're calling it heavy out of the hand. This one's going to settle in, top button.
Oh, top button. Wow.
It really dug in there.
That's not computer delay.
Dylan asked to remove this one. Andrew trying to hold it straight. They were going to want a little bit of a roll to the right, but it's going to nose hit. Settles left hand 4 foot. Walker Landry calls for a board weight hit and a roll under that one in the wings. Here, go camper. This one isn't going to get across the face. It's going to get it out. It's going to roll back to the button. Normal weight takeout called here. That one's floating out. Max trying to get it back. He's going to get a chunk of it, but it ain't going to stick around. Hits and rolls on out. Landry trying to draw in around underneath this yellow batchic rock, but it is going to be light. They are pounding it hard to get it by. Looks like it might make it. It's going to lay right beside it, a little bit deep. Kessler wants to hit it and roll to the middle. Get some separation. Hair inside. Dylan trying to hold it as straight as he can. He's going to get it, but it's probably going to roll out. Trying to tuck another one under there. They're trying to corner freeze this one. It is light, but they're hitting it hard with the broom. Might make it there. It's looking really good. They did a good job of dragging that one. There it is for shot stone.
Do you want my pop-up?
It's going to be a center line side. That's going to squirt that blue in. And they rolled in. And the blue out the back. Nice shot. Might end up with a blank end here by the way this one's shaping out. This was a hit call, but he's gonna get it. Is he gonna stick around? That one rolls on out. Kessler wants one in the 12 foot on the right to get it in the wings, hope for a miss in order to get his 2. Otherwise it might either that or even if they nose it, and he'll have an opportunity for a blank on his last rock. They were talking times of 14 seconds as he come away from the house. They're just cleaning this one. Looks pretty good. Should settle out T-line. Just give this one a little bit of a finish. Sitting about the 2 o'clock mark on the 8-foot. Landry with their final stone. Looking to hit this one and stick, but it might over curl. Might be an opportunity here for 2. That one's gonna miss. Flashes it just. Kessler has an opportunity here to draw off to the paint for 2. So out of the hand. Looks hair heavy, but they're going to just keep it clean. Just trying to freeze that one right up to the one that's already in there. There it is. Landry leads 3-2 after 2.
All right, after 2 ends, it is 3-2 for Team Landry over Team Batchak here on sheet D. Looking at sheet C, Mackenzie Kennedy has 2 sitting in the house, and she's back on the ice today for this draw. She's got a sore foot, and she's been injured a little bit, but she's playing again, so she must be feeling better. That's a good thing. Paget, it's Kennedy and Paget. Paget is just about to throw her first stone. And their score is currently 1-0. Max just threw a nice center guard on the center line, about a foot or so ahead of in front of the house.
I said I need reminders, gentle reminders. You're pushing the wrong button.
Still push the wrong button. Go ahead, Lindsay, you're up.
That's what happens when you let a man touch a remote.
Gentle reminders. Oh dear.
Landry is trying to come in around that center line guard, but they're going to come up short. Might just bump it. They're going to let it settle just in front. I would assume Kessler's now going to come in around on the out-turn side here. Try to put one on the top of the button. This one's going to hit the slush there out on the outside. Now Dylan's going to try to carve that one in. As it settles just behind the tee line. Looks like it's pretty exposed from the hack. They're just going to freeze to it is the call. This is looking fairly good, but they think it might be a little heavy. Now they're trying to sweep it. They're going to get a little bump. Yeah, they're going to get a little rub and right under cover. Kessler, it's still sitting kind of just on the back of the tee line. The front of the rock is on the back of the tee line, so Kessler is going to come sit on top of it. They're sweeping this one. They're going hard. It's got to get by this guard. Looks like it is. They get off of it. Then they're going to turn that one in there. Run that one back to the back 12. Missed that guard by about 1.5 to 2 inches. I could have let it curl just a hair more, but might have stayed a little bit more buried, but now Landry has a nice open shot at it. Their second here is a lefty, so he comes out with his in turn, take out. It's going to hit the outside of this and roll a little bit to the right. And it almost catches on the back, but it splits both of those out. So 3 rocks out of play. The shooter rolls out. Also takes that yellow one onto the black or the back blue catcher. So now Dylan has to draw in around again. This one's way light. Gonna muck the front up here a bit. There we go. This one looks like it's inside. He's going to get a little bit of a tick. That rolls on over into the 12-foot. And that's going to settle on the outside 12-foot for second shot stone, I would believe. Just there's about a 10-second delay here on our overhead camera from the club. And it's blue on blue, but I'm going to call that a yellow as shot stone. Kessler gonna hit that one. Oh no, that's a draw. The in-turn draw. Or out-turn draw, sorry. Now it's cutting.
Yeah, I was just going to say no.
And that one gets fully buried and sits the back of the button in the forefoot. Is he trying to sit on that? Is that what he's doing? Freezing?
We never know what's going through his head.
Okay. Landry parents say that they don't know whatever's going through Walker's head, so we'll make that on air. This is in the internet forever. He's gonna watch this when he's 30, and
I forgot he had the mark.
that's a great shot. He's gonna sit right on it. Kessler gonna do the same thing. Come around, ask Andrew to sit right on it. This one's looking pretty good. Get Dylan to cut this one over a bit. Makes it by that guard by a couple inches. And it's going to be right on top. It sits open though, so we'll see. Looking for my delay here, but I call that as the blue is still sitting shot. But Kessler does move that yellow rock behind the blue is actually a good rock and a half to 2 rocks behind. So there is a chance to pop that blue out the side and not disturb that one sitting on the back of the forefoot. And if they hit this one on the outside, they might do that for us. It's not turning yet. Not quite turning yet. They're gonna try to push it by it, but it does push our yellow rock, our Batchek yellow, into the blue. And in 10 seconds, I'll tell you who shot. Nobody. Can't tell. Too close to call. Yeah. Too close to call. Kessler's going to come in the other way with the in-turn draw, and he's going to try to sit on the button and possibly just bump that blue back just a centimeter to make sure that that it is shot.
Yeah, that was classic.
The only time I was keeping track was until I got my license. That's the only time I kept track of it.
Is it really 10-0 for McCutcheon?
What's that?
Is it really 10-0 for McCutcheon? A 4 and a 6?
No, I think they've messed up.
You can't take 10 and 1 in.
No, because they had a 4 and a 6. So Kessler comes up short. So McCutcheon stole 6 in the second end to go up 10-0 on Radford. That's what the scoreboard's saying. So Kessler up a little short there, so it gives Walker Landry a try to do the exact same thing and come in and sit on that button and limit bat check or steal. Sipka's beaten Kupri 4-0 after a steal of 3 in the second end. What other notables? Paget Kennedy here on the sheet C next to us on the left-hand side. Paget took 1 with the hammer in the first, and Kennedy took their 2 in the second to lead 2-1. They're sweeping hard on this one, but it's going to be light. But it might interrupt that draw path. Kind of messes up that draw path for Kessler, so. So last skip stones each. 2 more rocks in this end. 1 for Kessler, 1 for Walker. You need a bit more heavier board because you're losing half your weight at that 45 angle. True. So coach out here by timeout by Dawn. We're all discussing whether they can get in and hit that. Yeah.
We can do that too. That's an option. Sorry.
So we're figuring that in our pool, it should be these 2 teams should finish 1-2 in our pool. So this is probably one of the harder games for both these teams. Looks like a lightweight draw here with the way that broom is out there. And just tap it in for, tap it and sit on the button so that it's either going to be a steal of 1 or it really limits Landry on their draw because they probably only have the other draw coming in around that blue they just threw on the left-hand side, sitting out in front of the house. So he's a bit heavy is what they're saying. He's going to be long and wide. I don't think that's going to come around. Oh, it's starting to slow down. Now they're both on it. And there it is. There it slowed down. Did they get a bump enough? Yeah, just enough. Might have been just enough for, but it might still have some room in there for Walker to stick one in, but I think that little bit of a bump moves it probably 1.5 centimeters to sit shot. So timeout. I think if he hits that one hard enough, I don't think you're going to be able to get that yellow one out. Oh, they're looking, yeah, that might be an option. They got the blue one, Walker's first one, just to push it back in. He might be able to get 2 that way. Yeah. That's probably the play. I don't think you can hurt yourself. Well, the only way you hurt yourself is if you nose onto your blue, but then you're probably, it's 1 versus 2 maybe, but then you're probably nosing it. You're probably, if you knock it back and hit that blue one, you're probably nosing it. You might lose the blue one, but the other blue one's going to sit for shot. So yeah. it's only the third end, so there's lots of time. This is probably the best shot. Yeah. So there it is, a bit heavy. He was inside, which is good because I thought he took a bunch of line. He's going to flash it. There it is. So steal a 1 for Batchuk. Tied 3-3 after 3.
I did not join the other parents for breakfast. I was a little bit later. I had no issues at the outlet station because I just took a loaded one, but apparently if you deviate from loaded, then it's like...
Yeah, you almost Nazi.
So centerline guard call here for Team Batchuk. Is it going to make it over? Yep, it'll be biting that line.
But yeah, the breakfasts were really good there, but we were like sketchy about the before.
No, but like what? No.
Lindsay! Yeah.
One job.
And then like the saloon, I feel like it, the saloon doors in there.
And then Annabelle.
And Annabelle was scary actually.
They have Chucky's bride sitting in the corner.
Oh, here she is. And then in one little corner,
This one's light.
Annabelle. Is that creepy?
And then Annabelle moved one night.
And another centerline guard.
Like Western, but also the turf thing. But like their saloon doors into the VLTs were like a window cling, and then you hold open the doors. And there was like, you know, a dairy cow with like the cute little sunflower thing, and then there's like Annabelle. And every
So they're thinking this one might be a hair hot. They might need Dylan on it to keep that off that centerline guard, though. Oh, and then they lose it. They should have been on that a little earlier. Missed call there. Landry has to do that same thing, come in around. So Paget and Kennedy were exchanging rocks there. Looks like Paget took one, so it should be 2-2 tie after 3 there. So this one, a little short on there. And he has the option to leave it, and he will. Kessler's going to come in around. Ask Dylan.
Yeah.
Double standards around this.
Yeah, total.
Rules for me, but not for thee.
They're plowing this one. Looks pretty good. It should get in here.
I think they're gonna have to switch.
Yeah. Need to curl it. I don't know why we're keeping it straight unless he's going to just bite. Then maybe leave it out there. That one's going to bite the 12. Half a rock in.
Because you guys are all creeping. No, I think
He slid a little inside and flung it out, but it does look like it might be on the right trajectory. As they try to sweep it straight here past this guard, it should be good. Gonna nose hit, straight through. Now we got a wall in front. Landry with the hammer.
there any empties I can take? Any garbage? Anything not wanted?
And that one, not really what they wanted. They wanted to move some blue out and about, not to get rid of a yellow, but Walker going to try to come through this port up the middle. This one's a little heavy. They might get some wicks off of things and slow it down. Oh, but it kind of looks like it hit a sludge pile there. Starts knocking it around, and not sure if that one's going to be in or not. Kessler must think it's in, because he's going to hit it and roll underneath that cover.
The Landry wall.
A little bit inside. Yeah, no, that's good. Now roll it. Nice roll. Nice soft roll straight under cover. This one looks a little light as well, but they're sweeping it. They might get it there. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking really good. That one's going to hang out there. This one's going to be on the guard. Separate that. Gets him off into the wings. Which one are we on? This one?
One that says podcast mic.
That one there.
Yeah.
We're just hearing that it's not very loud.
Yeah.
So we're just going to adjust the volume level here, folks. So watch your screens. Get on your remote button. As Landry's trying to bump one of theirs into play here, but it's going to bump it to the outside. But it will sit third. Shot rock. So Kessler wants to come in with a lightweight tap and roll about 3 feet to the left.
I'll check it, Jason. It's good. Jason?
So Kessler here with a hit and see if he can roll maybe just to hit the inside of that. Get Dylan here to hold this straight by that guard just off the center line. It's nice because it's right there on that center line. Dylan holding it hard. It's a little bit lighter than they wanted. Nope, it's going to be by. It's just how far by. Hard. That one has a lot of spin on it as it rolls on out. I think that one was a little lighter than he wanted, and that's why it curled a bit more. Is that approved?
It has to be. It's fault. Yeah, did we get a vote?
Yeah, but it doesn't count. They're going to hold this one straight. It's a little light too. He's going to overcurl. He'll bump it in, but how many are going to get shook around here? And that one's going to roll. Not quite far enough.
Didn't turn out too bad.
I'm going to do a timeout here. Kessler, and a couple options are the hit and roll under cover, and hopefully you are sitting shot rock over top of that blue in the back, or the other option might be take a blue straight back onto the blue sitting on the center line. And a possible third option is just draw in and tuck underneath your yellow on the right hand side here, making it hard to get rid of both of them, make them outdraw it. Must be a. Must be the lightweight hit here and roll under might be the call.
I think he's drawing.
Or is it the draw? It was my third option, the draw through the port and tuck it underneath that other yellow. Landry has hammer, so he'll have one more rock coming after this one.
I like his original call the best, I think.
Looks a hair heavy. Now it's starting to bite though.
He's gonna tap. He's tapping and rolling. I don't want to tap the blue and then roll these things on roll.
And there it is, a draw right to the button.
That's just held out there.
Yeah.
Didn't move.
But it is sitting open. I don't think it, I think their plan was to get it a little more tucked. They're thinking if they can, if they nose it, if they can keep it on the left-hand side, the broom side of this yellow, they'll score another 3. Because I think with this weight, you'll probably get about 7/8 off nose, or just off nose. It'll punch by this blue in the background, and should stick around for 3. If he racks and stuff like that, then that's a whole different story. Walker's out of the hack. And they're on it quick. Trying to hold it there. He's on it. Does he jam? No. Yeah, nice 3. 1, 2, 3. 6-3.
So I couldn't breathe. I was like,
Sorry,
go stay over there.
So around the house here, McCutcheon 15-0 lead after 4 over Radford on sheet G. Sitka just give up a steal of 1 in the fourth end to go down 5-2 over Capri. We're 6-3 here on sheet D. Landry over Batchuk. Paget and Kennedy are tied 2 after 3 with the final stone coming down here. And they're trying to sneak another one in here for second, but Paget will get 1. So they'll take the lead 3-2. What else do we have here? We got coaches standing in the way of everything. Drop Kerr is, I think, 4-2, 4-3 over Banks. We play Drop Kerr in the morning. Then we have a 4-0 lead for Sineker over McKenzitz, and they're down to their final 2 stones in the fourth end. Centerline guard just off center. Can be ticked around, but not removed. Kessler ignores that and throws up a corner guard here with Hammer in the fifth end. Landry wanting to come around that center line guard. Put one in the house. Oh, sorry, there was Kennedy has another one here. And they are, it will be a steal of 1 actually for Paget to go up 3-2. I thought that was their last stone of the end. Sorry, folks. Same score, 3-2 Paget over Kennedy after 4, and as they go into the fourth end break. Landry just skinnies the guard here on our sheet and puts it in the 8-foot. Kessler ignores, looking for that secondary scoring. Gonna put one in behind Max's corner guard.
Up, the up button. If you just hit the up button again. What's that? Hit the up button again. Yeah. You're good. You're away. Yeah.
So that one's a hair heavy and wide. Is it going to stick around? Yeah, it'll stick around and just biting the 8-foot in the back. Markanzwitz just took 3 on Sineker to get that one closer. 4-3 Sineker after 4 going into the fourth end break. This one's heavy. They're walking by it. Thought they wanted to freeze on it, but they are going to bump it on out. No, it didn't bump it out. The house must be really slow. No action in the house. Change to peel the guard.
her if she wants me.
Peel the guard accomplished.
And they're still playing.
Especially after stealing 11 points.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ashley's readjusting him. Oh, guard,
be
Ashley
from
called
GP.
for a guard.
What do you need, Jason? Just discussing the 15-0 game. So it must be from Prairie.
I think they are.
Yeah.
But again, I think we're talking about there.
Yeah.
Why would you get the experience? They all look young. For sure.
I'm gonna put the guard back up here.
No, that was Kim like, oh. I know, so do I when I. But still, it looks very. Even the same part. Yeah. From the front and back, very similar.
Kessler asking Dylan to peel this guard again.
Oh yeah.
He might get the double run back. He's going to run on over and cover up those other rocks in the back.
Keep it there. Love it. Ashley's telling him. Funny how they're communicating down there. I guess no.
That's 4-3 now.
Landry trying to draw in around this yellow guard just off the center line. It's way light. They get on it really early. They're dragging it quite far.
I don't really listen to any of this. I'm sure I
It's gonna die. Do we get a bump and some separation? There we go. Little separation. That's good. So now Kessler has an opportunity to hit and roll under. It's a hair lighter than the call, but that's good because they need to curl it. But they are going to roll out to the wings. Oh, and they almost got that one in the back blue. Yeah.
It's a tricky dicky shot right there.
So they are electing to draw around. So this one's heavier than her last. It's actually looking pretty good. Just ain't gonna need any help. It's gonna hit the slush here once it hits the house. Trying to get that one over and cut it in right on the button.
Good job, Ash.
Come on, Itch. Oh. Maybe you a Red Bull or something.
Call here is to. Oh, you're just gonna split them out there, curl it over, opens up that middle. They should have went to plan B a little sooner, and then they could have flipped that one over. This will be a nice guard. It'll be tight. $15.3 to the top. So yeah, that's pretty slow out there right now. 15.3 normally is on the pin or just behind. Kessler now having to play some defense here and punch that one straight back. If they hit this one nose or just on the, well, on either side of nose, it should run back and split that one they're driving back off of out the side. If they hit it on that cluster of yellow side, they might, well, this one's wide, so trying to get that one back. It's gonna just peel that one off. Missed everything behind it. Walker thinking he's going to put another one back there.
That just shows that they have first
Don't stop believing.
little air base.
Yeah.
They're all pointing the wrong way. Trying to guard this one again. Looks like it's going to be very high guard. They want to turn that one in a little bit and close off that port. And they have. So now Kessler has to about a back four weight. Timeout, Coach Don.
Okay, guys, we got today's winning 50-50 ticket, number 067407-8. 4078. Sport numbers. $560.
Yeah, the team must have got them done. Because, yeah, the whole team got a hat. That is so cool. Yeah, that's pretty Are they at timeouts?
He did timeout. Now they're.
You gotta be stressed. You got your shoes off.
Shit's getting real over here.
Okay.
Got your socks off. It's crazy talk.
Usually I change my shoes by the ring spares today.
I'd rather go
In off of the on the left.
one on this side. Angle raise.
So it looks like they're either talking. There's probably 4 options here. One draw in to the button, the raise on the blue that they just missed. There's one on the far right that they can angle raise back in, or they can in off of the one on the left-hand side. But that's long slash. It's the draw.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah, worst case you limit it to one.
To get to second shot. Yeah.
Water and a chocolate square. What do we got? You can once.
This is why Dylan's gonna try to cut that one over. Nope. And that's all the way through. Steal a 2. 8-3 after 5.
Maria made it work. Yeah, yeah.
No, I didn't. You did.
I rolled in and said,
Well, that's where we were stumped.
So Team Batchick down 5 as Landry calls for a center guard here in the 6th end. Oh, yeah. Who's buying that round?
That was me.
This is 8, I feel.
You lead parents always got to fork out the money.
You ready for one?
Oh, you're the best. She's so cute. Put it on my tab, like Landry. Yeah. You can put it on my tab.
This one's really light as well. Team Batchick might get around as well.
Is everybody wearing out? They're like, well, their pants got a drink. So
Yeah. Let's just play a 7 rock end, they're thinking.
They all need to be drinking already. They need to be taking shots of Monster and drink or whatever that is.
Or Monday.
On this Friday evening, as we're day 2 of this event.
High school and everything else that's in there. Dry patch.
That's going to be okay, though. Should be right where Walker's broom is here.
Oh, you're way off to the LT.
I know. I looked over there to see what happened on the Sitka game, and then
Corner guard called by Kessler.
Round of drinks called by Lindsay Ingram.
Oh my gosh.
2 rounds of drinks by Lindsay Ingram. Like it didn't look that light coming out of his hand.
Oh, it didn't.
Like it looked light. Like it looked like a.
Tightened up really fast.
Yeah.
Holy.
Did anybody get a time on Landry's?
Yeah, it was a 15-1.
15-1 to the as a guard.
Thank you, Jackie. Look at that parent buying rounds for kids on the road.
That's good. Sure you don't want one?
This one's got some heat on it, but it'll probably hit the sludge pile here shortly.
Oh, that is, yeah.
13 even. 13 even to the just back of the tee line, back 4. Kessler asking Dylan to stick one on the lid of this blue rock sitting in the back 4.
Yeah, drive it. But no, maybe I shouldn't. I'm like, Jesus. You're right. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. No.
that was like an overcompensation.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, no.
11-8.
That's a second too fast. And that's a hack weight, 11-8 hack weight. Good sweep here. It's going to tuck itself in.
I think it's getting frosty.
Well, that one at the back of the 4 was 13.
Yeah. This one was a 14-5.
14-5 to the top of the house.
Keep rubbing into your
No, it's all good.
That's
Here, why don't you just climb
You're a
into
handsome man. It's all
Let me
right.
just climb into your shirt and we'll share the stopwatch.
It's hard to keep your hands off him, isn't
Yeah.
it, Mike? Right?
I get that a lot.
so this one's looking fairly good,
Vanilla ice cream from over there.
as long as it doesn't hit the brakes somewhere here. They're on it, they're off of it. They must think it's fairly good. This is going to be a very nice one. So you start carving that one in, and it's going to die, and it doesn't even touch. Wow. Nice shot, though. About an inch away.
You know, I work in a female-dominated industry. I walk down the I am, yes. Just in the evenings and the weekends. I walk down the hallways to school and just
Yeah. Whistles, cat calls.
Yeah.
Must be working
I
construction.
feel the leaders. It's just, they hide around corners and they just, he's coming. And,
Trying to get this one to sit on top as well.
No, it'll be good.
It's
yeah, that's cool.
it's going to start hitting the brakes here though, so they better start sweeping.
Tough being a trophy husband, you know.
That's your kid, eh?
That's my kid.
Just stay away from I'd bring
Kessler wanting to come in.
Then Logan went with Daniel. So we're
It's got to get to the inside face of that one, so that there's some angle there later on for able to get that blue one out of the 4 foot.
I'm pretty sure Brett Kessler knows enough that if I were to give him any advice, he would not take it. No.
So this one's a hair heavy too, but Dylan might have to carve this one over. They can get that one closer to this guard. That's going to make some separation. Very good. Moves that blue one to the back 12. Backline weight he's calls, and he's going to tap this blue one. Timeout. Probably doesn't have the right angle there.
You have to just skinny that guard to make that tap.
Tough slash, I think. For walks, since they come back, it's a little harder to do it. Better go. I don't work my way down.
So they're going to try to get this one, double it back. They're going to be probably on their guard. They're trying to hold it straight here. Oh, it's pretty darn close. Nope, just going to tick it. Just. That was pretty close.
Yellow?
Yeah, you guys are trying to come straight back. Just double run back on the 2 yellows.
You should just listen to your YouTube channel, eh?
Yeah.
Instead of asking.
And it's like 20, yeah, just throw it in your ear. It's 20 seconds later. Yeah. You should be paying attention. What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Should have been paying attention. You're right.
We don't have to up here. They don't pay us enough. They don't pay me at all.
They're trying to get to the inside of this one. Yeah, they should have a nice one here. Oh, it's going to go to the outside.
Oh, nice.
Sweep that one, Kessler. Ah.
Didn't have much space. I would have stayed on it faster.
Yeah, they should have a little straighter. Would have been good.
Check.
This gives Walker Landry here a chance to push this back, or he's gonna probably gonna go hit the one on the button and sit there, is by the looks of it. Yeah. Even if they get a rub off their blue, that's good. Gets to the inside. Very nice. There we go. Kessler thinks if he hits that right in the crotch, it'll push it through the hole in the back, through the back hole there. Batchick here with hammer, down by 5. Trying to punch that blue one that's on the button out the back. Max has got to keep this one straight. It's looking good. Does it have enough weight to get it out? Yeah, that's the jam we didn't want. Kind of takes our other two out of play. Walker wants a double here. Those things are lined right up. Yeah, trying to hold this one straight. Looks like they might only get the one. Is it going to be off this guard in the front? Nope, they got it. Oh, but it squeezes theirs through. Batchick's now lying 3-2. Can they get 4? No. Draw for 3. Can they?
Or are they debating taking out the blue to possibly get more?
So it sounds like they're saying that. It's funny how that blue one on the overhead right at the very top is tighter than it looks in person.
Oh, is it?
Like it looks like it's way out, but it's not. Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Because from up here, I thought if you hit that back one here at 7 o'clock, you get 4.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what we were thinking.
So Kessler doing a draw in here for 3. Out in the wings, Dylan keeping it clean. This one's looking good. Boys are on it, sweeping it. Get it there, boys. It's died. Red faces, both of them. Yeah. All right, there's 2, 5, 8, or 8-5 Landry.
My mic's been off this whole end.
Not giving
Awesome.
any secrets away.
I didn't even notice. Sorry.
So perfect. The mic's been off this whole end, and I was singing Heart and Loverboy a little bit, and you guys missed it all. Yeah. They know me on this feed. That there's nothing in tune about me.
Either way, I think it's safe to say this has been the best game.
Any comments for requests?
Yeah. You're going to have to sing them.
That's still up.
So Kennedy took 1 in the 6th end. They're now playing in the 7th over Paget. So Paget's still leading 5-3 with a hammer playing in the 7th end. Kessler way out in the wings here, going to come in around that group of stuff there and maybe try to get back and bite that 4-foot.
But I need to sit here to see both sheets.
So Capri scored 2 in the 6th end to come back 7-5. So 7-5 Sipka playing in the 7th with the hammer. These guys are calling this way heavy. And he is way out in the wings. Maybe it's frosty. Maybe he'll hit a slush pile. But look at this. It's stopping. It's like put the parachute out and away it goes. And it stops in the 12. Wow. A 12-second hog to hog, and it stays in. That's like backboard takeout weight normally. Oh, people are shaking hands here on this Myers game. Must be 8-2. Earn hold over Myers.
Hopefully they time it.
What's that?
Hopefully they time it.
I doubt they did.
Hold up all 12 of your fingers.
Hold up all 12 of your fingers.
Haven't had those since '84.
Yeah. Where did they when they were done with them, where did they shove them?
Well, it was just a little one. They let me have 4 years of them. Yeah. If you don't count my tail.
Yeah. So Walker here, he's up weight and he's flung it left. That's going to hit the boards and come back. He's playing bumper bowling. He's playing bumper bowling. Oh, it's out. Yeah. Chris, you have the scoring wrong or something. I don't know what the score is. I'm getting requests from the homeland that the score is wrong.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, you give them 1.
Oh, shit.
You can't have 1 and 2 in one end. They were close, but not that close, right? Yeah. They were close, so we'll give them 1. We'll take 2, but we'll give them 1.
I'm busy watching.
And timing. So Kessler here trying that same shot. Little lighter, little tighter. Just going to try to get in on that 8-foot, and it is tight. They're both pounding it. Can they hold it by this guard? I'm right in line with it where my mic is sitting. They just got it. Nice, sweet boys. Kessler off, and he's sitting in the 4-foot, fully buried. So he is sitting 3.
I didn't touch it. I didn't even notice. Lots of rotation.
Tennille said Kessler put some extra rotation on that to maybe carry a little bit more. They carry the more friction or less friction, I guess, when you got the more rotation because it's spinning. Yeah. So Landry here with his last stone of this end. with hammer against 3 Batchick Yellowstones. They're humming and hawing down there. But yeah, right where he's standing, he's thinking maybe bumping that back in. Yeah.
I'd probably rather play that tap than draw myself. I think you get too much ice. I don't like coming to the holes.
Little bit that you can see here, and there was 2 rotations on it, and it came here and then it crossed the hog line. That-
You just full 5 to 8 there.
Yeah.
This looks
5 to 18?
this looks too much ice.
Well, that's good because then they can chip our yellow one in. We'd like to be up 1 by going home.
Even if we chip your yellow, you're still up 1 if he doesn't make it.
Yeah.
We played Blue Shack at Provincials. They're sitting there watching us when we were practicing, and I think it was Peter turned to Jackson and said they put way less rotation on it than we do.
So this one, they're trying to keep it straight.
Blue Shack was on.
This is looking good, looking good. Punches it in, off the yellow. It's going to be a steal of 1, I believe, after we wait our 10-second delay. Us here at the club can watch it over again. Hits, rolls in, steal of 1. They're looking. Are they going to measure? Measure.
No center guards, Walker. Like it's.
They were about to move it and then no move it. Yeah, so what was it? Now we have to wait.
They're going up.
Andrew's good at that.
2. Score 2. Chris is going to give us 2 and them 0 on the scorecard now. They were close with that one, but we're not going to give them 1 for it.
Supposed to be my quality control.
There is 0 quality in my life right now. Oh, nice hit here by Kennedy to take out 2 Paget rocks just on the left-hand side. You might have been able to see that in your screen. Kelly Paget up 5-3. Down to 3rd stones in the 7th end on their rink.
That was a odd sticks deuce that they got there.
So Batchick down 1 without hammer coming home. Has to steal a tie or steal a win. Ooh. Centerline guard here for Max.
Faster going this one. That was a 16.
Great centerline guard. Walker is going to come around and try to be first to the pin by the sounds of it.
No, she hasn't been as on this game.
1 or 2 over there.
1 for sure. I thought it was going to be a whole lot more, but then I saw a couple of Savior yellows.
Yeah. I only saw 1, but they were moving stuff. We were just talking about the Kupri Sipka. They got 1. Prairie got 1, so that is 2, 4, 6, 7. So Sipka will have a 1-point lead coming home with the hammer in the 8th end. Over here, Landry comes up short on their coming in around that centerline guard, and then now Max has to come in and put one on the button or just above. They're calling it heavy, but
There it is.
now it's turning. That
one ever died.
yeah, looked like it was
That was
13-2 to the T line.
Yeah, it looks like it because it was like
It was motoring.
it was flying. And yeah, it was going so fast it shouldn't have made too much of a difference. I think it helped. Yeah.
So Landry here trying to do a little chip. She's inside and light. This is going to be on that center line guard of their own. Chip it in and over and cover our yellow Batchik Warrock. Kessler now going to ignore that and put one buried under cover. Do some double coverage of the existing rock that's there. So here is you want to be light if you're anything. And he is. Oh, and it just took a cut. Bump it and split. There we go. A little bit more of guards there.
The ice is so swingy.
Yeah. Swingy, unpredictable, heavy, super heavy in some spots.
Timeout Landry with their first interaction of 2 in this final end. There we go. Peel the guards so that it's open so they can get to anything that's down the center.
Let's call him to put him in there to get something to get rid of. Oh, nice heat.
They're going to get one.
Yeah, I don't think he only got one.
Right back. And it just moves that guard on over to the other side. So Kessler I would have more than likely think he's going to try to put another one through onto the button. Actually, he's going to hit this one in the rings with board weight. So nice little soft weight. Board weight nowadays is 11. He is way inside. Max trying to help that one on over. It's getting there. He's by.
Got it.
There it is. It's out.
What was that?
Batchik needed to keep that one around. Just as that, if they are successful with this run back. and he's wide. Waiting for that one to come back. It's coming, but will it make it far enough?
Chip. That's all we need is chip. Perfect. Okay. Go, Walker. There's it's wide open.
Timeout, bat check. First timeout of the end. Both of them have used one timeout each.
They played a great game against you guys. They always play good against you guys. Sorry.
It's been a really good game. 2 attempts though.
And again, for what's that?
Everybody tries to get up for you guys.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
That's why
Kind of annoying, actually.
That's why I threw my comment out in the first inning after he threw his last rock. In about 5 years, we'll be sitting on the couch watching you guys have tea. I'll be in a recliner, okay? Yeah, my back won't handle the couch, a conventional couch. Hopefully,
It's rare that we ever do it.
So Andrew trying to get into the top 4. They're calling it heavy. But we all know that the brakes hit.
oh, my ice cream cone did
13-4.
13-5.
Freeze it on there then. Sit.
Not bad.
Double opportunity here for Landry now.
No, they wanted it top, like top 4 or mid 8,
Yeah, they were.
undercover.
It's just a nose hit.
That looks good out of the hand. Oh, but they're trying to hold it straight.
Gotta go, kid. Keep working it, girl.
They're going to get the back one maybe.
You're doing a good job.
Got one of the two, top one. And that's going to roll out. So now a guard call. Looking for that guard just off of that slide path line on the right-hand side of your screen. If you guys can see that. Little faint line in the... And this one's a little heavy as well, but they're cleaning it. This one should sit right where they want it. Now just sit there.
Should what? Maybe a haircut. Yeah. Little punk. Tracy.
Walker gonna do a lightweight takeout here.
I don't mind.
Oh, that's Paulson and Kirk over there, 5'3", playing in the 8th end. Or, 5'6". This one's heavy, they're calling, but it's going to hit the brakes here. Is it going to be enough to get in front of our yellow right? That's going to be a little bump. Sticks it more under cover. Kessler says, let's stick another one in here. Last timeout here for Team Bachik. Sipka with last third stone here. Sipka with the hammer. House is pretty clean. There's only one blue in there. They have one blue guard there. I think they're trying to peel off that blue guard and open it up. Capri gonna stick up another guard over there on with their first skip stone. So same call, just probably a little execution talk from Coach Don. Make sure we get it in there. Ultimate goal would be just enough, full 8 foot plus, 4 inches in to out count this blue rock right by Andrew. That's about 2 to 3 inches in on the 8 foot. Dylan to hold it straight, Max to give it some curl. Are you timing this, Tennille? We'll get you a time here. Probably wants to throw about a 13-2. There we go. They're on it. He's a little tight. They're trying to get it by this guard. It'll get by the guard, I think. Now they're going to curl it. Dylan spins around. Sticks it right on the 4 foot. Oh, right in the button. Very nice. So Landry now trying this run back, or looking to come in the other side. Does he think he can draw in and sit on that yellow? So it looks like he's going to go for the draw to sit on the 4 foot and hopefully cut down at least the scoring for the win, right? Right now, Patrick lying 2. Has to steal 2 for the win, steal 1 for a tie. Anything else, and Landry takes her home. Paget took 1 up 6-3, playing in the 8th. They just threw their first stone through the house, keeping it clean. Ooh, and this one is really light, and it is tight.
Yeah, you gotta curl, guys. Curl. Open up the card. Open it up. Do not overcurl that card. No, you can't sweep thick.
Yeah, there we go. So now I think we have to plug it up right where he's standing is where I think he's got to go. Takes away a whole bunch of options.
I wanted to use a wheelchair to film going down a hallway. We did at one school I was at, we did
Over in the Capri and Sitka game. Reminder that Sipka's up 7-6 with the last final 2 stones. Each skip stone to come. Capri has 1 in the house. The whole left side of the house is wide open and no guards. They're trying to draw another one in here. Wreak some havoc for Sitka. So the call here for Kessler is a guard right on the center line, high. We need a little bit of a turn here if we can. There we go. It's going to start coming. It's got to settle just left of that center line.
Well, narrows the court up a little bit.
Narrows it by about 3/4 of a rock. The last timeout here. That needed to go just a hair more. He does have... Can he draw in and lightweight tap? Final stone coming here, and this 8-7 battle between Landry and Batchuk. We're all hoping this might be the final game on Sunday afternoon for all the Marbles. Two good teams here. Friendly competition. Everybody gets along well. All right. So, on the Sitka Capri, there is Capri has 2 in the house, 1 just off of the button, 1 in the 8-foot. Katie Sitka delivers a stone to take out the one that's sitting on the button. Has to hit and stick for the win. Sloan Hebert on the broom, hits it, rolls, and it's almost a measure.
I could go to the Olympics here.
I think they're going to have to measure to call this game. Oh, and he's in. And on ours, there it is. Batchuk steals the win with a steal in 3, a steal in 7, and a steal of 2 and 7, a steal of 2 and 8 to make a 9-8 game. Let's watch these boys and girls. They're all very, very good competitors, like each other. They're all good. So Batchuk comes back there at the end, and did the girls win? They did. Oh, wow, yeah. I thought they actually had the measuring stick out, but they shook hands. So Sitka beats Capri. That makes a weird bangle in that because Sitka had a bad start, Capri had a good start. So that'll be a messed up event over there. And then we have Paget and Kennedy here, with Paget having a bad start, but now beating Kennedy 6-3 with a few rocks left here. Join us tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Versus we are playing drop curve, so that should be. We win that, we should finish first in our pool, and hopefully that'll make us finish first overall. But right now, looks like we will be in the playoffs in the championship round anyway, with this win, with one more game to go. Join us tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp. Thanks to technical crew Chris. I got to go to the washroom.